So there's been a lot of talk and discussion about Sabine Wren since the end of the Ahsoka show last week, mainly due to the finale and the birth of Sabine Wren, the Jedi. So I thought I'd chime in, give my thoughts on Sabine Wren and her newfound force powers. Let's jump into this. Sabine Wren has been a beloved character since her introduction in the animated show The Rebels. Off the bat, I felt like she was an interesting and well-crafted character. She was badass, she was a Mandalorian, and I'd say that she was pretty well received. Going through the Ahsoka show though, as I said in my video a few days ago, I felt like she was the least interesting character of the show. Not that she was bad, I just didn't find myself as hyped about her as I was with Ahsoka or Baylan or even Thrawn. But I will say that one thing about her did interest me the most, and it was the big question: is Sabine force sensitive? And to be honest with you, I'd always said no. She was a Mandalorian though, so it was easy to believe that with some training, she could get good using a lightsaber. Now, seeing in the show that they were really trying to push the force training, I saw where it was going. And I gotta be honest, I didn't mind. Seeing her trying to move the cup or try to escape out of her cell, I didn't mind her trying because they were showing that what Huyang said to her was true, that her aptitude for the Force was horrible.
I have known many Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
So I figured maybe by the end of the show, she might actually be able to move the cup or something like that. Now, when she goes and she force pulls the lightsaber to her in the finale, I didn't even mind that. It didn't bother me because as Star Wars fans, we know that the Force is connected in all living things. Luke said it, Yoda said it, Qui-Gon has said it, George Lucas himself has even said that anybody could use the Force.
Everyone has the Force in them, everyone.
The Force is all around and in all living beings. Midichlorians are in all living beings. So we know that Sabine obviously had midichlorians. Not a high count at all, but they were there. So I was able to buy into the fact that Sabine, throughout the show, maybe even during her time that she was separated from Ahsoka, maybe had practiced a little bit or enough to be able to do something on that scale, such as the cup. So it was fine. However, when we got to the point of the finale that she told Ezra that she can force push him onto the Chimera, I didn't love it. On my first watch, it bothered me a bit because where was the training for that? I just felt that it was weird that this Mandalorian who had little to no training was able to do something that massive. Now, an argument could be made that pulling the lightsaber wasn't a progression level that she achieved, but to show that she has now unlocked that ability and she can do things like that. I've also seen people use her training with Kanan as an argument, but from my memory, she only really received saber training from Kanan and not force training. So I can't lie, I was feeling some type of way about it at first, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough to ruin the show for me. Was it a weird choice? Yeah, I'd say so, but it also made me curious to see what was gonna come next. I hope in season 2 we get to see some of her force training and get to see her go through some trials and some struggles. And then maybe I'll be able to think about considering her a Jedi. Those are my thoughts on Jedi Sabine. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and go check out my gaming channel if that's your thing. It'll be linked in the description down below. I hope it's a geeked up day. I'm out.